Well, we have more news coming in at this point in time. This has got to do with the nightclub that in fact caught fire, killing just so many people. We have the owner's message from the hideout. Well, he says, in grief, stand by victims, but his lapses killed 25 in a club blaze. Zero fire safety, land grabs, no safe exit route for the revelers there. Purse, murder, partygoers then show sympathy. He's been missing as well. The owner, Luthra's missing. Manhunt is on at this point in time. He's issued a statement though. Manhunt on to nab him at this point in time. 25 people have died at Birch. In fact, a detailed probe has been ordered as well. But in fact, the owner has now issued a statement talking about the fact that he's aggrieved in that sense. A horrific tragedy that we're reporting on where 25 people lost their lives. A massive fire engulfed the Birch by Romeo Lane nightclub in Goa's Arpora. This detailed investigation has been launched. The owner has now issued a statement. Clearly, no safe exit route for the revelers there, which has led to this massive safety lapse. 25 people have been killed in the blaze. Luthra says, in grief, stand by the victims. But the big question, where is he? The manhunt is very much on as far as the nightclub owner is concerned, but he's sent out a message from the hideout there saying that I'm in grief and I stand by the victims. His lapse killed 25 in the horrific club blaze. This was in North Goa where a massive fire at the Birch by Romeo Lane nightclub claimed 25 lives. The owner has now issued a statement, even as the investigation is underway. The owner's name, Saurabh Luthra, is now missing, but he's issued a statement from his hideout. Investigators carry out the probe to ascertain the cause of the deadly night fire at a nightclub in Goa, Birch by Romeo Lane. Preliminary findings reveal lapses in not one but several safety protocols. Questions are being raised about the construction of the club in the backwaters of the Arpora River, which again is without permissions. Divesh is getting in more detail. Just so many violations there. The owner here says he's aggrieved, stands by the victims, but where is he? Because he has to face justice here. Divesh.
Lookout circular been issued against Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, and the Goa police has confirmed this, that they are still untraceable. They have not been traced, and just a while ago Saurabh Luthra put up an Insta post where he has.
We'll just go back, in fact, to Divesh in a moment from now, even as we stay with this big story from Goa. The tragic nightclub fire in Goa has sent shockwaves across the country. Authorities have launched a fierce crackdown and investigation after the devastating blaze at the popular Birch by Romeo Lane club in Baga claimed at least 25 lives. The four accused managers are produced in front of magistrate and remanded to police custody for 6 days. Goa police has issued a lookout notice against Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra, owners of Birch by Romeo Lane, who are now absconding. Former Panchayat Director and former Goa Pollution Control Board members, Secretary and Arpora Nagaon Panchayat Secretary have been suspended in the wake of the tragedy. In the immediate aftermath, cops arrested the nightclub's general manager and 3 other staff members. An FIR for culpable homicide has been registered against 4 individuals. The club's key owners, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, remain untraceable. Police team has been dispatched to Delhi to locate and apprehend them. Bharat, who ran the daily operations at the club, has been detained in Delhi and taken to Goa. Responding to the tragedy, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has announced a financial aid of 5 lakh rupee for each of the victims' family members. The Goa Disaster Management Authority has also issued fresh advisories to hotels, restaurants and clubs across the state aimed at preventing similar incidents in the future.
I have conveyed the urgent and high-level meeting today at the 12:15, and continuously I am discussing with all the concerned officers. DGP has directed to take the strict punitive actions against the culprit, including the owner, managers, and a manager of the club and those who have issued the permissions. The committee shall be constituted under the chairmanship of the Secretary Revenue for conducting the audit of such clubs, business establishment, etc., which are operating without the valid permissions and wherein there is a likelihood to be gathering of the people in large number. An SOP has framed by this committee for all such establishments to ensure such incident shall not repeated in future.
पूरे गोवा के लोग हिल गए हैं ये इंसिडेंट में। ऐसा कभी गोवा में हुआ ही नहीं, जैसे कि फायर होना और किसी की मौत होना। इतने 25 लोग, उसमें 3 औरत गुजर गए और बहुत सारे लोग बहुत ही दुखी है गोवा के और पूरे इंडिया के।
ये क्लब में आग लगा और 25 लगभग लोग जो हैं वो डेथ हो गए। और मैं देख रहा था कुछ मीडिया में, अगर वहाँ समय पर अगर वो फायर ब्रिगेड चला गया होता तो कुछ राहत मिल जाता, लेकिन बहुत लेट करके गया। तो ये किसका फेल है? सरकार फेलियर है, सरकार फेलियर है, गवर्नमेंट फेलियर है। दूसरी बात ये कि जितने लोग उसमें डेथ किए हैं, मैं आपके माध्यम से सरकार को अवगत कराना चाहूँगा कि इमिडिएटली मुआवजा मिलना चाहिए उन लोगों को। इमिडिएटली उस परिवार से मिल करके उस परिवार का इच्छा क्या है सरकार को जानना चाहिए और उसके अनुरूप फैसला लेना चाहिए और घोषणा भी करना चाहिए।
एकदम से भगदड़ हुई, हलचल मच गई वहाँ पे, तो सारे बाहर की तरफ ही भागे और एकदम से उसी टाइम आग बढ़ गई।
जो एंट्री का रूट था वहीं से
बाहर आए थे सब।
मतलब इमरजेंसी एग्जिट वगैरह कोई एग्जिट था?
एक ही था वो।
स्टैम्पेड हुआ था यहाँ पे एग्जिट के पास, तो वो थोड़े 3-4 मिनट्स का ही था, फिर 2 मिनट के लिए फ्लेम रुकी थी एंड मैं तो उस टाइम कॉन्शियस तो नहीं हो पा रही थी। जब स्टैम्पेड हुआ तो मैंने होश खो दिया था, तो माय हस्बैंड जस्ट पुल्ड मी आउट एंड हम बाहर निकले।
Divesh continues to be with us. Divesh, 25 people have died in this horrific tragedy. We have some arrests, but the owners are absconding. What are you hearing from the police?
Well, we just tried and spoke to some of the senior police officers from Goa Police, and they have confirmed that the brothers Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, the owners of this chain of nightclubs named Romeo Lane, are still absconding. They are not traceable. They have searched 3 to 4 locations in Delhi, while they have also searched locations of their known accomplices, their known relatives, and but they have not been found. A lookout circular also has been issued so that they couldn't flee from the country, they couldn't flee outside the country. All precautions are being taken, all stringent actions are being taken. Teams, more than 3 to 4 teams are outside Goa. They are in teams are in Delhi and few other places, though we are yet to get details which other places are police looking for Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra. Meanwhile, Saurabh Luthra while ago put up a post on his Instagram handle and mentioned that the management expresses profound grief and is deeply shaken by the tragic loss of lives resulting from the unfortunate incident at Burj. And further, he goes on to mention that the management stands in solidarity with the victims, with the families of the deceased. Remember, there are 25 innocent people who lost their lives in this tragedy that struck the Arpora-based nightclub, Romeo Lane, Burj by Romeo Lane. Most of these were staffers of the club. They suffocated to death. So amongst the 25 people who died, 23 people suffocated to death. There were no entries and exits. There were no entries and exits as it should be, as per rules. If you're operating a club, this club was erected on a paddy field. There was water over there, it was filled up, and then this club was erected. A demolition notice also had been served to this club in April itself. But despite that, some senior government officials allowed this club to function. Now they are also facing action from the Goa government, but 25 lives have been lost. There are multiple sections that have been charged on the accused other than Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra, who are the prime accused in this case. Staffers who were working for Burj by Romeo Lane They've also been arrested. As of now, the arrest number stands at 5. 4 people were arrested yesterday from Goa itself. One person this morning has been arrested from Delhi who was working for Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra. And this hunt on for other people who are associated with Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra in running this Arpura-based nightclub Birch by Romeo Lane, where this tragedy struck and 25 people lost their lives. There are still survivors who've suffered severe burn injuries. They're battling for their life. Other than these 25 deceased, there are other people who also suffered serious burn injuries. There was a stampede-like situation. The survivors have narrated their ordeal where they've mentioned that there was a stampede-like situation because it was a very tiny exit, very narrow lane for exit, and that is why people were just trying to save their lives, save their loved ones, and in process of saving themselves or save their loved ones, they pushed each other and somehow tried to get out of that burning nightclub which claimed 25 lives. Over to you.